Hi guys, let's look at this simple question that we have here. We're told to solve the simultaneous equations below. We have xy is equal to 12 and y minus 2x is equal to 5. So these are two equations that we're expected to solve together. So let's call this equation equation 1 and let's call this equation 2. So there are different ways of solving simultaneous equations. We have the elimination method and the substitution method. But in this particular question, it will not be possible for us to solve using elimination method because in equation 1, x and y are multiplying each other. So if they were adding each other up or subtracting, then we would have used elimination method. But here we are going to use substitution method. So in substitution method, we're expected to make one of the two variables the subject of the formula in one of the two equations and substitute that value into the other equation. So let's solve together. So it will be easy for us to make y the subject of the formula in equation 2 and then substitute that value into equation 1. So let's do that. We know that y minus 2x is equal to 5. So moving minus 2x to the right, we are going to have y is equal to 5 plus 2x. So now we've made y the subject of the formula. Let's call this equation 3. So we are going to substitute y in equation 3 into equation 1. So substitute y in equation 3 into equation 1. Okay, so we have x, y is equal to 12. So instead of having 12 here, we're going to replace it with 5 plus 2x. So x parenthesis 5 plus 2x is equal to 12. So x multiplied by 5 is going to give us 5x. X multiplied by plus 2x is going to give us plus 2x squared is equal to 12. So we are going to rearrange this quadratic equation we are seeing here. In a quadratic equation, the highest exponent of each variable is 2. So we can see that we have 2 here. So we can rearrange this to be 2x squared plus 5x. If we move this 12 to the left, it's going to change to minus 12 is equal to 0. Next, we are going to identify our value of A, our value of B, our value of C. Remember, every quadratic equation is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So A is the coefficient of x squared, so we have A is equal to 2. B is the coefficient of x, so B is equal to 5. And C is the constant, C is equal to minus 12. So in order to solve this quadratic equation, we are going to look for two numbers that will multiply themselves to give us AC and then add themselves to give us B. What is AC? AC is 2 multiplied by minus 12, which is minus 24. And we know that B is equal to 5. Okay. So next, we are going to look for numbers that will multiply themselves to give us minus 24. We have plus 1 multiplied by minus 24, minus 1 multiplied by plus 24, plus 2 multiplied by minus 12, minus 2 multiplied by plus 12, plus 3 multiplied by minus 8, minus 3 multiplied by plus 8, plus 4 multiplied by minus 6, and minus 4 multiplied by plus 6. So all these numbers will multiply themselves to give us minus 24. But among these combinations, which one is going to add up to give us plus 5? We have plus 1 minus 24 is going to give us minus 23. Minus 1 plus 24 is going to give us plus 23. Plus 2 minus 12 is going to give us minus 10. Minus 2 plus 12 is going to give us plus 10. Plus 3 minus 8 is going to give us minus 5. Minus 3 plus 8 is going to give us plus 5. So the combination we are looking for is this. Minus 3 plus 8. So minus 3 plus 8 is going to give us plus 5. So instead of having plus 5x here, we are going to replace it with minus 3x plus 8x, which is the same thing as plus 5x. So we are going to write it as 2x squared minus 3x plus 8x minus 12 is equal to 0. So now we can factorize by grouping. We can factorize this group together and we can factorize this group together. So let's factorize the first group. What is common here is x. 2x squared divided by x is going to give us 2x. Minus 3x divided by x is going to give us minus 3. Plus 8x and minus 12, what is common is 4. 8x divided by 4 is going to give us 2x. Minus 12 divided by plus 4 is going to give us minus 3. It's equal to 0. So looking at the values inside the parentheses, we can see that they are the same. Therefore, we are on the right track. So bringing the values outside the bracket together, we have x plus 4 into 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So we can have it as x plus 4 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So moving plus 4 to the right, we have x is equal to minus 4, or 2x is equal to 3. So here we've gotten our final answer as minus 4, but over here we have 2x, so we divide both sides by 2. So 2 cancelling out 2, we have x here is equal to 3 all over 2. So we now have two values of x. X is equal to minus 4, or x is equal to 3 all over 2. So now we've gotten the values of x, we can now find the two possible values of y by substituting the value of x into equation 3. So y is equal to 5 plus 2x. So when x is equal to minus 4, y is equal to 5 plus 2 parentheses 4. So y is equal to 5 plus 2 multiplied by minus 4 is going to give us minus 8. Y is equal to minus 3. So that's the value of y when x is equal to minus 4. Next, we are going to look for the value of y when x is equal to 3 all over 2. So let's do that. When x is equal to 3 all over 2, so we have y is equal to 5 plus 2 parentheses 3 all over 2. So 2 is going to cancel out 2. We have y is equal to 5 plus 3. This means y is equal to 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. So finally, when x is equal to minus 4, y is equal to minus 3. When x is equal to 3 over 2, y is equal to 8. So this becomes the final answer to this question. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more maths content. See you in the next video. Bye.